I want to read this email that we got this morning from Craig. He wrote, "Really like the show and the great job that Maggie Vespa does to shed light on things that might go otherwise unnoticed or underappreciated, notwithstanding things like crime and houselessness." And I want to point out we have a huge team that works on this show. It's definitely not just me standing up here. We have an incredible team. But Craig, that's very nice of you. Thank you. He continued on. At some point, Mary Starrett should be deserving of consideration. She is on the non-vaxxer side of the debate and is in a position of influence. Great suggestion to Craig, because Mary Starrett is making some news actually right now. She is a Yamhill County commissioner who is now trying to force her own health department to publish misinformation about COVID vaccines. Tim Gordon spoke with her earlier today.
We've covered Yamhill County Commissioner Mary Starrett before, like back in May when she shared debunked information about COVID vaccine ingredients at a public meeting.
I've got one here that talks about chimpanzee DNA, and that's in one of the vaccines. Fetal stem cells, that's in one of the vaccines. There's a whole host of other ingredients you wouldn't drink, much less inject into yourself.
And this week, at a rally put on by Free Oregon, the commissioner took on her county's health department, demanding certain counter information be added to its website and that safe and effective be removed from the description of COVID vaccines.
This Thursday, we're going to have what I call a showdown, and that is we're going to say this is what we want on the website. The information on the county website needs to reflect the truth, and it needs to be transparent.
I asked Commissioner Starrett about this today and about her plan to withhold a letter from commissioners that would keep the county's health department accredited by a nonprofit public health association unless she gets her way on the website.
Let me ask you this, Commissioner. Do you trust your public health department?
I don't trust the data that they're getting.
How would you characterize the latest from her?
Well, it seems like more of the same, but escalating to a new level, really. And I think it's really unfortunate.
Jake Weigler is director of advocacy group Our Shot Oregon, which has called out politicians for politicizing COVID response. His take on Starrett?
She had the opportunity to go make her case to health experts, to people that weigh all the evidence and say, is this information that would be helpful to the public? And they said no. They said, this is quackery, this is misinformation, this is just going to confuse the conversation.
Do you feel any responsibility for being an accomplice to pushing people away from the real science here?
Well, you keep repeating the same thing. The science shows, but that's not what the science shows.
Tim Gordon, KGW News.
We actually do want to reiterate that is exactly what the science shows. So moving on, though, as Tim mentioned, this is not the first time Mary Starrett has been in the news for her COVID stance, or even the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time for that matter. In September of last year, she misreported COVID breakthrough deaths in a detailed post on her Facebook page. Her post was then shared nearly 800 times. The Oregon Health Authority told the Oregonian her post was, quote, not accurate by a large degree. In May of last year, she compared vaccine verification to Jim Crow laws, saying that not allowing unvaccinated people to enter a business is segregation and discrimination. She wanted to declare Yamhill County a vaccine passport sanctuary, prohibiting anyone from asking customers or employees about their vaccination status. And she wanted commissioners to require parental consent for teens to get the COVID vaccine, even though it's legal in Oregon for teenagers as young as 15 to get vaccines without their parents' consent. And by the way, we should add, she is also running for re-election.